SED, or the stream editor, is a command line tool to replace another favorite tool of mine on the command line is SED, or the stream editor. Input line by line from the command line, so that can be either pipe, or it could also read from input files. The most common use is to find and replace on text files. The syntax for that is that you call SED, you again, in single quotes, give it all the operating commands that it needs. Here we're saying S substitute string 1 with string 2 globally, so for every line in the file. And in this case, we're redirecting it to an out file. If we leave this out, then it just ends up on the command line. So the S in this command string is for substitute. So S substitute string 1 and string 2, do that globally. G means globally, substitute every match, not just the first one. And SED minus I will change the file in place. So then in file would contain string 2 and not string 1 anymore. That's something to be careful with, especially if you're just starting out and you don't want to mess up your files. Some examples here. Station text contains a few lines of station data with a name, a latitude, a longitude, an elevation, and some other stuff. Maybe instead of having spaces in here, we want to format this a little bit better. And let's use tabulators. So we can say sed substitute globally the white space, any single white space for a tabulator, do it globally on station text. And now we see something that looks almost perfect, right? The longitude here is a little bit too long. To get the elevation header over, we'd probably need 2 tabs, but it's good enough. Now we have a much better overview. We can at least look at the columns individually. Perhaps you want to easily read it with Excel, or just perhaps your value file to ensure that it conforms. Later, you replace the whites with a comma. Then we redirect the output to station.csv, and we show the output here, cat station.csv, and now you can see all the spaces up here are replaced by commas. This makes a well-defined, comma-separated value. Okay, we are again at cat station. This is the original image we can do. Here, we are substituting, starts with a space, is followed by a digit that is repeated at least 4 times. So a 4-digit integer followed by a space.